Well. Look what we have here. The pendulum has swung the other way as Right Wing Watch, which is a group dedicated towards exposing and basically deplatforming and censoring speech they don't agree with, particularly conservative speech or speech from conservatives that they don't agree with, has been deplatformed by YouTube. Okay, they've been censored. Their channel has been taken down. Okay, as they posted that, quote, our efforts to expose the bigoted view and dangerous conspiracy theories spread by right-wing activists has now resulted in YouTube banning our channel and removing thousands of our videos. We attempted to appeal this decision and YouTube rejected it. Now, just for context, they would basically repost videos from people on the right saying extreme things, right, that they don't agree with as a way to expose them. That's what they would do. So just so you know exactly what that channel was about. Obviously, people on the right, there are a lot of reactions to this. As you can see here, there are some people saying that when people advocate to censor that content will be censored no matter the context. I hope you get your channel back regardless. Some people are making the private company argument. You know how people say, oh, well, it's a private company. They can do what they want, right? I mean, hey, that's what leftists are saying now. Okay, that's what they're saying. That's what leftists are saying. Right? Because they have weaponized big tech to silence people that they don't agree with. They have. And like I've told you guys over and over and over again, me personally, I don't advocate for this type of stuff because I know where it leads to. Okay? I just don't. Okay? This is why, you know, a lot of people are actually talking about that Olympic thrower, Gwen Berry, and they're saying that she should be kicked off the U.S. Olympic team. And I'm like, I vehemently disagree with what she's doing, and I think that she should step down, but I'm not going to advocate for her to be banned because she's exercising her freedom of speech. Again, I'm not defending her, right, in terms of what she did, okay? I think that being disrespectful to the anthem is bad, but, and she should step down, okay? If she doesn't want to represent this country, she thinks this country is so bad, she shouldn't be representing this country, but I'm not going to call for her to be banned. And the same reason why, you know, when it comes to Right Wing Watch, even though I think that what they were doing was ridiculous, right? I think that what they was doing was wrong, advocating for people on the right to be banned. I don't necessarily think that they should be banned because I do truly believe in free speech. I will defend people's right to say things that I don't believe in. And in my opinion, there are not enough people like that. There's just not enough people like that. You know, everybody is happy when bad things happen to the other side. And, you know, particularly when it comes to censorship, you just got to realize, like, it may work for you some days, but on other days, it will come back for you. Okay? Because like I've told you guys, there's extremism on both sides of the political spectrum. Okay? And, you know, left-wing channels have been affected by this just like right-wing channels have. And this is why, again, I defend people like Steven Crowder. I defend people all across the spectrum in terms of what they say because I know where this leads to. So let's read a little bit more here about this ban of the Right Wing Watch's channel. YouTube has banned Internet Hall Monitor Right Wing Watch's channel and removed the far left account's content from the video sharing platform. Quote, our efforts to expose the bigoted view and dangerous conspiracy theories spread by right-wing activists has now resulted in YouTube banning our channel and removing thousands of our videos. Right-wing Watch announced Monday, noting that it attempted to appeal the site's decision and YouTube rejected the appeal. YouTube informed Right Wing Watch that after reviewing its channel's content, the platform found severe and repeated violations of the community guidelines. All right, so here's the thing. I read the guidelines a lot, okay? Because I got to make sure that I'm not in violation. And I do believe that they probably were in violation because the things that they were posting, right? They would post things from Alex Jones or extreme things that people say on the right that probably is not allowed on YouTube, okay? And they would do it under the guise of, well, we're just trying to expose. But a lot of the stuff didn't really have context, right? Like, you know, in the rules, you know, if you provide a counterweight to things that are against the rules, then they may leave it up. I mean, at least that's my interpretation of it. But when you just repost content from other channels, you steal other people's content and you repost it, that's not with context, right? So at that point, you technically could be in violation of the rules, right? So let's read a little bit more here. Right Wing Watch senior fellow Kyle Mantla told Daily Beast that YouTube handed 2 strikes to the channel in April over videos it posted, prompting the account to refrain from posting more content to the site until the strikes dropped off after 90 days. Right Wing Watch had since relied more upon rival host Vimeo. According to Matla, the 3rd strike occurred last week and the channel was taken down. Notification that the appeal was rejected, however, wasn't sent until Monday morning when Right Wing Watch went public about the ban. We know this is probably very upsetting news, but it's our job to make sure that YouTube is a safe place for all. The notification read to Right Wing Watch, underscoring that the decision was made to protect other users on the platform. YouTube emphasized that the ban is permanent. Going forward, we won't be able to access, process, or create other YouTube channels. The move is ironic given that Right Wing Watch is dedicated to deplatforming conservatives. Right Wing Watch, a project of People for the American Way, claims to be an internet watchdog dedicated to monitoring and exposing the activities and rhetoric of right-wing activists and organizations in order to expose the right-wing ideologies of led extreme agenda. The site's researchers monitor dozens of broadcasts, emails, and websites related to the right-wing movement to analyze and distill that information for media, allies, and the general public. By shedding light on the activities of the right-wing movement, we help expose the risks to extreme and intolerant agenda present in our country. We do not endorse the views of the groups that we report on. Right Wing Watch's website states. Right Wing Watch is considered an online bully that has published numerous hit pieces against news outlets, journalists, pundits, and social media influencers across the political aisle. Almost anyone right of center. Right Wing Watch has pressured big tech companies in the past to censor its political opponents. Quote, congratulations once again to all liberals and leftists led by journalists who urge censorship of political speech by Silicon Valley monopolists based on the belief that it would only be used to silence your adversaries and enemies, but never your allies, commented journalist Glenn Greenwald, who was attacked by Right Wing Watch for referring to the Capitol riot suspects as impoverished criminal defendants attempting to raise legal defense money. The takedown piece was related to January 6 arrestees collecting donations through crowdfunding sites. You know, this is what liberals and leftists sign up for. And this is why I don't do it. This is why I don't participate in it. And this is something that I've been mindful of when I make my videos, guys, on things I disagree with. Not openly advocating to cancel people. Okay, because here's the thing, man. Cancellation is not going to stop until people stop calling for people to be canceled. The reason why these companies do this is not because they want to. You don't think that Facebook or Google, all these companies, you don't think they want to make money off of this stuff? Of course they do. They want to make money off of it. Views are money to them. The only thing they care about is profit. However, when people are calling for them to censor people and ban people and say, hey, we will boycott your platform if you don't do what we want, then that is a direct threat to profit, right? And that threat to profit will lead them to participate in these activities, okay? That's what's leading them to do it. They're doing it because people are calling for censorship. So the more people that call for censorship, whether it's on the left or the right, you're only going to get more censorship, okay? So I don't necessarily agree with them being banned. Maybe their channel will come back up. Who knows? But I would like to see if their channel comes back up. I want to see other channels that aren't on the left, that are on the right, that come back up, because I do believe in free speech, and I think that people should have the right to express their opinions, whether you disagree with it or not. Okay, whether it's controversial or not. There's a lot of controversial things that people say, but in order to fight so-called misinformation or the controversial things that are said on the left and the right, is for those things to be out in the open. Right? And for people to be able to hear those opinions and to be able to disagree and to provide counter arguments against those opinions. Pushing opinions that you don't agree with off of a major platform, the only thing you're doing is you're putting them in parts of the internet that become echo chambers where there is no pushback to what they're saying. And in my opinion, I think that leads to more radicalization. I think the stated goal of censorship from these companies of trying to make the internet safe or their platform safe, I think that's actually creating the opposite effect. I think that it's actually pushing people to go, again, to parts of the internet that don't have any pushback, that don't have any alternative views. At least when you're on a big platform, there are alternative views. There's other videos that you can look at. There's other opinions, right? because the platform is open to everybody. People can comment, people can like, they can dislike. There's ways to express disbelief and to push back. Again, when you're in an echo chamber, you're not going to get that. And that's what censorship does. It just makes the problem worse. It pushes it on the ground and tries to act like the problem doesn't exist when it actually still does exist. So this is what happens when, again, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. The pendulum always swings the other way. You reap what you sow. I mean, all those things apply to this situation with Right Wing Watch. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.